Hi, I'm Michael Romoser. Welcome to another installation of the Publishers Series from Seattle Business Magazine. Today we're talking about employee benefits and how middle market companies in Washington and Oregon can be more competitive in attracting top talent while coping with rising health plan costs. With us today is employee benefits expert Gary Alton, managing partner of the Partners Group, a company that's been helping employers in the Northwest solve their human resource needs for over 30 years. Now let's move on to wellness programs. If I'm an HR executive or even the CEO of a 650-person company that's invested resources into a wellness program, I'm wondering about the ROI and whether we should continue. What are the trends you're seeing about for middle market companies, say from 100 to 1,000 lives, as you put it? What about wellness programs and their ROI?
Yeah, no, that's one of the big challenges out there in the wellness space right now. How can you measure success? And I think that really, for a CEO or a CFO, that is one of their biggest questions. And the challenge is that they know intuitively that if their employees are healthier, they're going to be happier, they're going to be more productive, and ultimately it's going to reduce their healthcare spend. The challenge is, how do you measure that? And that's really where, when we talk about wellness at the Partners Group, it's more about a very focused wellness strategy. And really, there's three key components to any wellness plan. Number one, you want to have a supportive employer and a willing employer. Two is you want to have an engaged employee. And number three, you need to have a program that is really focused. And when we talk about focus, it's really getting down to who are the individuals we can take action on and help improve their health that will actually show that ROI that those CFOs and CEOs are looking for. So Michael, let me give you an example about a wellness program that has a more focused effort. When you really break down the costs in a healthcare plan, the 80-20 rule is alive and well. So we see about 20% of the population actually driving 80% of the spend. And when you dive even deeper into that, you're finding about 5% of the membership is actually driving almost 50% of the healthcare spend. And so when you look at those individuals, what is the typical response is, okay, those are our large claims. What are we doing to manage those large claims? And unfortunately, that's the old paradigm. A lot of employers and health plans are focused on the people that have already spent a lot of money, and that is a challenge out there. What we're looking to do is saying, who is our next 5%? Who are going to be the big healthcare spenders next year, and what can we do now to help control those costs to avoid that big spend in the future?
So what about those analytics, Gary? Are those numbers pointing then to an ROI that the CEO of that 650-person company is going to like?
Yes, really what we've seen out there, when you do have the data and we look at employers that take a more focused clinical approach based on that data, employers are starting to see improvements in absenteeism, presenteeism, or productivity, and ultimately they're seeing lower healthcare spend.